What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of DTH Reacts. This is episode 8 today, and we are sort of kind of maybe a little tiny bit switching things up a bit. It's freaking warm outside, so that's why I'm wearing a little tank top kind of thing. I'm not massive or built up or got massive big muscles to be showing off. I'm just really warm. But anyway, it's a lovely day. It just seems to so be that over here in Northern Ireland, I'm going to get the good weather whenever we're on lockdown, but at least we can still sit out the front. So anyway, welcome back to episode 8. Today we're as I said, a little teeny bit switching things up. We're going to be listening to some 21 Pilots today, which is a little bit of a mixture of what we've already sort of reacted to, both genres in the same way, but only they're not heavy rock. They're more like a pop rocky kind of thing. So yeah, we're going to be checking them out today. And then once the video is produced, you'll get a mention in the video itself, in the title of the YouTube video, and any of your social media links that will link any of the viewers to your work will be put in the description below, so that they can follow, or just like, I don't know, Instagram or Facebook or something, so that they can follow along with what you're doing. But yeah, so my social media links in the description below, completely free of charge, there's no extra cost, it's just a platform for us to be able to showcase what we can do as musicians. So click on one of them, shoot me a message, we'll get talking, and we'll get the ball rolling on that. So today, as I said, we're going to be checking out 21 Pilots and their new song Level of Concern, which I'm assuming was done during lockdown. So we're going to check this out today, see what's on the table. Before, again, I forgot about the main part. Before we go into the actual video itself, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification right beside it. That'll basically notify you of whenever I post new videos, whether it be a reaction, an original song upload, a cover, or a producer series video. Please do that. Big red button and then a little bell notification right beside it. But without further ado, let's dig into this song and see what we've got going.
Told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay.
So already a pretty good start. The intro sort of gave me like the Weekend vibes with the way that they do their songs. I'm not too sure why. Looks like I paused just as soon as the beat comes into. But yeah, it's sounds like it's something to do with quarantine, because he has mentioned it a few times. Also sort of sounds like something to do with a relationship. But let's go back to the chorus and see if we can pick up what was said in it.
Wondering, would you be my little quarantine, or is this the way it ends? 'Cause I told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay.
Yeah, so it sounds like he's talking about like being in a relationship during quarantine, because obviously we're not really allowed to be seeing the people that we're in a relationship with. We were sort of given the advice of, if you want to be with them, live with them, pretty much. But that seems to be, I'm gathering that that's what he's talking about so far, about that. And yeah, it sucks being in a relationship and not being able to go and see your boyfriend or your girlfriend during quarantine, but unfortunately it's just some things that we have to do to make sure that we're keeping us safe, people that we're living with safe, and sort of protecting those that are working as essential workers as well. But yeah, overall good start. As I said, the start of it sort of gave me kind of like the Weekend vibes. It just sounded like something they would make. I've been a big fan of 21 Pilots. This doesn't, it sounds a little bit different to what I'm used to hearing from them, but we'll soon find out what turn it takes once the beat comes in.
Level of concern, just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Panic on the brain, Michael's gone insane. Julie starts to make me nervous. I don't really care what they would say. I'm asking you to stay. My bunker underneath the surface. Wondering, would you be my little quarantine? Or is this the way it ends? 'Cause I told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. And you could bring down my level of concern. Just
Am I the only one getting Weekend vibes from this song? And I'm not talking about Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I'm talking about the actual group. It sounds like something they would. I'm not saying that they're trying to sound like the Weeknd. What I'm saying is it's giving me them vibes, like the way the kit sounds, the way like the vocals are edited, all the instruments in the background. The beat's really, really funky. I love it, and like instantly it gets you sort of head bumping. I guess like where this music video is concerned, I guess he's sort of showing what it's like to be an artist that's working through quarantine. Sort of show what they sort of, have to go through to get, like, to still sort of stay on the ball with music. So yeah, music video is pretty cool too. Being able to show all that, really, really interesting. I'm sort of excited to see what the rest of the song shows.
need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Yeah, tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Yeah, tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Yeah. 'Cause I told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. I need you. I need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Need you now, I need you now.
This is like a classic 21 Pilots build up. So they like bring it down, and then they start bringing like the techno into it, like a lot more than like the rest of the song. And you already know, like if you listen to 21 Pilots, you'll already know what their build ups are like. They're insane. Like the build up in Goner was ridiculous, completely ridiculous, but it's amazing at the same time. And it just sounds like this is gonna be just a classic 21 Pilot build up. Which, like, if there's one thing 21 Pilots is good at doing, it's structuring a song to allow imagination. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head. Like, they structure a song and it like gets your brain imagining. It's like, where are they gonna go next? Are they gonna go into another verse? Is he gonna start rapping? Is the drummer gonna go off in one and lay down like this crazy beat? Or are we going to have like this gradual bring down to build it back up again for a massive finish? And that's what they do all the time. Like, listen to their music. It happens all the time. No one knows, but it leaves your mind open for imagination. 21 Pilots is a fantastic group, and the fact that there's only two of them and they create the songs that they create it just shows how talented these guys are. So yeah, this song I like it. The beat, as I said, it's a good beat. Like, where the drums is concerned, everything just seems to have like a funk style rhythm to it, like the guitars and everything. But let's see where this build up goes, or this next bit goes. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a build up with like an epic chorus, but I could be wrong, because it's not that often I'm right. awesome. The room transformation for that drummer was pretty cool. Like, he went from just a plain old room to he's now sitting with stars behind him and neon lights all over the show. That was pretty cool. The ending to that was brilliant. Like that little, like, as soon as they spot each other, he's like, whatever. Them guys must like live next door to each other. That was I've said it I'm pretty sure I've said it like 3 times. This will be the 4th. I like that song. The thing that 21 Pilots do so well is, like, they can take like a sad topic but make it a happy song. Like, they make the words contradict the beat, but they make it work, if that makes sense. What I'm gathering, like, what I've got from that song is, yeah, he's talking about a relationship during quarantine and how tough that can be. And he's just looking, like, he's got this level of concern of, like, are we gonna break up? Are we gonna stay together? I'm freaking out here. And he's just looking for that reassurance from, like, he's talking about looking that reassurance from your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever it is, that they're, like, you know, that you're gonna get through it and the quarantine isn't gonna be the end of it. So yeah, that's pretty much what he's, and it is, like, a lot of people are struggling because of this, and yeah, it sucks, but unfortunately, like, we have to do what we have to do. But as I said, fantastic song, love the beat, love the way it was, like, really funky. The build up, it was weird. Like, I've heard them do it before, where they, like, do a wee breakdown and then with a gradual build up and then they just sort of go back to the same kind of volume as the rest of the song. I wasn't really expecting it because of the way the breakdown sort of happened. I was expecting, like, a big, like, loads of cymbals and a little bit more of a complex beat, but what they done in that song worked so well. Like, they kept it simple and they didn't, like, go over the top. 21 Pilots is a fantastic group. If you haven't listened to them, go back and listen, like, go and listen to them. Their album Blurry Face is brilliant. Car Radio, it's an older song. They've got loads of songs out there and they really are a fantastic group, and you'll know what I meant by their breakdowns and their build-ups as well if you go and listen to them. But anyway, yeah, fantastic video, absolutely enjoyed it. It's funky, it's upbeat, it's exactly what I needed to hear in this kind of a day because, as I said, it's upbeat and it's kind of funky, even though it's about, like, a sort of depressing topic. But, well, not depressing, but sad. But yeah, that's 21 Pilots, Level of Concern. Go check it out. The link is in the description below to the original video that I've just reacted to. As I said at the very start, if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, hit it with a bell notification. Become part of the notification squad. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts on the song and on this video as well. But yeah, that's it from me today. This was episode 8 of DTH Reacts with me, DTH, living life one beat at a time. Peace out, love y'all, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you for episode 9. Peace!